Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Max from Disformity here, and today I'm going to be showing you around our new sample pack, Bass, House, and Future Bounce. You guys really liked our other two sample packs, and I'm excited to announce that we're going to be ramping up production and making sure we get good packs out on a consistent basis for everyone. So, hope you're excited for that. So for this pack, I teamed up with GhostProducer on YouTube, as well as one of my favorite Future Bounce producers, Dynox. Together we made so many cool sounds for this pack, and I'm really excited to show you guys what we have in store. Also, be sure to watch all the way through the video, because somewhere in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a 35% off discount code for the pack, as well as I'm going to be hiding a 50% off discount code somewhere in this video. So that one will be a little bit harder to find, but it'll only work for the first 50 orders. Alright, so first off we have ambience. And these are all just different tunes here, so you can bring some in and or rearrange them and kind of create like a chord progression kind of thing. Or if you already have a chord progression, just find one that matches the notes, and then it'll add like a little bit of ambience to it, which is really nice. And here's the claps here. We got cymbals. Drum loops. I'll usually find myself, like, if I want kicks, I'll go like this, and I'll kind of copy it over, and then I'll go like this, and you know, that's just a waste of time for me. So I find I always use the same kick usually anyways. This is like my favorite one here, so I just made loops that are like 8 bars or whatever, and it's just super useful to have because you can just have like a whole drum loop in like 3 seconds. And I even took it a little bit further, and right here, like one of my favorite drum loops, just super basic, I know, added a little bit of it at the end here, but if you don't like that, you could always crop it down and duplicate it. We got impacts. And of course you could always reverse these and turn them into uplifters. We got some kicks here. And here we are into the melody loops. Yeah, and for some of them I had like ones that are sidechained and ones that aren't sidechained, because I find that they usually do sidechain most of them. And you can see these ones kind of go together. And the Future Bounce ones. These two right here. A lot of these first 5 ones I kind of just included. They're not like super Future Bounce droppy, but they could be used for like Future Bounce intros or stuff, and like as inspiration. So these two ones go together really well here. Here's more into the Future Bounce drop kind of thing. So these two right here. And this one. And finally we have this final chord loop. We have one that's not sidechained and one that is sidechained. And this is actually made with one of my favorite presets in the pack. I think it's called Synth Jolly. Alright, and I'll come back to the MIDIs in a bit here. So we'll just skip over that for now. Percussion. Serum Presets, we'll come back to that as well. This one's a... And right here, this is for FL Studio only, but it's very useful if you do have FL Studio because this is the sidechain I use for everything. So it's just gross beat. You drag it right onto the mixer channel. I used to like open up gross beat and then drag it onto gross beat, but I've realized recently that you can just drag it right onto the mixer channel. So that's a huge time saver. You got snare buildups. And the snares. Some of them are a little bit more punchy, and some are a little bit more tight. And the synth shots. And for future rounds. These ones are kind of cool because you can or you get out an envelope, make it a fruity sampler instrument. And vocals. Take my time, lemonade. I fucking hate when you go. And this one's a little bit chopped up. Take my time, take my time, take my time. This one's a little vocal shot. And in the info section, we've got the license agreement and the README for the installation instructions. And we also have one thing that doesn't show up. It's a PDF, so maybe FL Studio doesn't read it, but I'll show you guys a little bit later about that. Alright, so now I'll show you guys around the presets here. So this is Bass Arrival. Alright, so this one here is called a Bass Eliminate. Okay, so this one's called Bass Geico. Alright, we got Bass J. We got Bass Fat. We got Bass Scratch. Bass Subnautica. Alright, we have Bass the Reaper. Alright, so we have Chords Aluminum. This one, Chords Aluminum, is one of my favorite sounds that we've made actually, so I use it in all my tracks. Alright, so now we'll just cycle through the leads as this melody's playing to give you a little idea of what we have. This one's a little bit more of a different style, so it's more like a bass house kind of thing. So you go like. This is one of my favorite ones right here. This is another really good one. Alright, and the plucks here. So this is a melody that goes really well with this one. And we have pluck semi. Alright, and this is Sub Punch, made by Dynox. It's one of my favorite sounds in the pack. If you can't hear it, I'll turn it up an octave. Alright, and now we're into the synths here, so I'll start with this one. And here we have synth harmony. Alright, and this is my favorite one right here, so Synth Jolly. I made this myself and I'm really proud of it, so let's give it a listen here. And you can see if we throw some sidechain on here, it'll sound even better. Alright, so that's just a little bit of the presets and the MIDI files here, but there's lots more to explore. Now, Disformity packs are made to save you time in the studio. It's one of the big reasons for sample packs like ours. It's something that really speeds up your workflow, but it's never really been demonstrated how fast it really improves your workflow. So I'm going to make a little quick demo drop for you guys, and we'll see just how fast I can do it. But before we get to that, if you want 35% off the pack, just use the code BHFBYT, and I'll leave the code in the description as well if you forget along the course of the video. So let's start a new project there, and I'll get the timer up on screen, and we'll see how fast I can make a future bounce drop. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first we gotta set the BPM to 123, then we gotta make Serum and duplicate it twice for the lead, chords, and bass. Now we're gonna import the lead preset, the chords preset, and make some minor adjustments here to the reverb and the drive, and then we're going to load up the bass preset. And after that, we have to import the MIDIs for all of the sounds here. So we're gonna go with the ones labeled E, 35, 36, and 37. Now we turn the swing to 50% and import the drum loop number 6. And we just have to add sidechain and play the song. Let's go, let's go. 33 seconds, and we have an epic feature bounce drop. So if any of you guys want to download the pack and try and beat me, then I would be very happy to hold my ground on this record. Awesome, and it wasn't even mixed that badly. I did a little bit of corrections after the fact, but like this is like a solid drop. Alright, the world record is set, so if any challengers want to try and beat me at this, then I'll be happy to accept the challenge. So yeah, let's go. so with the competitive aspect out of the way, I'm going to show you the last part of this pack that I've yet to reveal. So this is a document with 12 future bounce and bass house production tips. These aren't just like broad, like, oh, well, you know, do a low cut if there's low rumble, or, you know, basic production things. This is like specific to the genres, so stuff that we commonly find ourselves doing in these particular genres. So it was me and GhostProducer who worked on it, and yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of a I'll blur this out, but I'll just scroll down here. So as you can see, we got pictures of everything describing exactly how to do it. So yeah, some quality stuff. And if you want to hear more previews of the presets or anything, just hop over to our website, which I've linked in the description. And yeah, we have tons of little samples you can listen to here for macros and presets. And if you did watch to the end of the video, feel free to take advantage of the 35% or 50% discount code that you found during the video. And if you didn't hear any of that, then that means you didn't watch the video. So yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go back and find it to take advantage of that offer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the sounds in this pack. We worked really hard on it, and if you have any questions or suggestions or anything, let me know in the comments section, and I'll be sure to get back to you. We're gonna be releasing a new sample pack every single month from now on, so this is gonna quickly fill up. And if you want to see like behind the scenes, sneak peeks, and all that stuff, head over to our Instagram and give us a follow. And again, just another shout out to GhostProducer and Dynox, who helped a ton on this pack, and it definitely wouldn't be the same without them. So go follow them, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.